Right. If there are two polarizing cameras in the Canon camera space, it's the Canon R6 Mark II and the Canon R8. They basically share the same insides, and yet they're $1,000 apart. Let's see if there's any advantages to buying one over the other. I'm at Flip This Dollhouse at the Kilburn Mill in New Bedford, Mass. And we're going to put these two cameras to test, see if it's worth an extra $1,000. By the way, that's Bob over there. Hi, Bob. And he's working on some dollhouses. This place is like, it's like Disney World for dollhouses. Is that making sense?
All right, these dollhouses are pretty cool, but you know something? I think it's time to put these cameras to the test. As you start using these two cameras, there's something that it immediately becomes apparent, and that is that the shutter itself sounds different between the two cameras. The R6 Mark II's shutter is far more robust, and it will go up to 8,000th of a second, which is really important when you're using the prime lenses. But I'll talk about that later. Let's talk about how these cameras handle. The R8, the top looks pretty much the same as the R6 Mark II. The back, obviously, it's missing the little joystick, and the exposure compensation wheel does not rotate. The front, not much to see here. The ports on the side are pretty much the same. And in the back, the screen is pretty much the same thing that you have on the R6 Mark II. So the R6 Mark II, the thing that you will notice is that it's a more robust camera. It's a thicker plastic that is used. There's a couple of extra buttons on the side. The SD card trapdoor is where the handle is. Around the front and the ports, they're all the same as the R8. And the screen on the back, same 3-inch, 1.62 megapixel clear view LCD screen. Now, holding the camera, it's interesting because I let a friend of mine who's a big user of the R6 hold the R8, and the first thing he thought of it was, wow, this is smaller, but you know something? It feels really good. It's interesting. I was just walking around the Kilburn Mill and I decided to poke my head in here, and look what I found. I didn't know this place existed, but Flip This Dollhouse turned into a real treasure trove of photographic opportunities. I ended up doing the test video that you see here, but I came back and I did a little piece on these guys. So it's always cool to poke your head and see what's on the other side of the door.
Right. So I guess the question is the R6 Mark II worth $1,000 more than the R8? It's kind of a tough question because the big difference between them is basically comes down to two things. The R6 Mark II is just a heftier camera. It's thicker. As a matter of fact, it's actually thicker than the R5, right? As you can see from these photos here. So it's got more heft. It's the build quality is definitely better than the R8, and the other deciding factor is also the digital viewfinder. It's much better than the R8, but I don't think it's a deal breaker. And the real question is $1,000 really worth it when the inside is basically the same? It's got the same sensor. It's got the same it's got the same sensor, it's got the exact same processor, so your autofocus performance is going to be exactly the same. And the question is, are you getting $1,000 more camera for this? Let's be real. At the end of the day, the glass is actually what is the determining factor how good your photo might be. So I would personally get the R8 and take that extra $1,000 and buy a really nice lens to pair with it. But it's a preference thing. let me be real here. I've been on assignment using the R8 now for almost a month, and I have not once said, "Ooh, I wish I had the R6 Mark II or the R5." It's a smaller camera, it fits in your bag easier, it's definitely not as heavy, but at the end of the day, if the weather gets really bad, I'm not going to use any one of these. I'm going to go to my trusty 1D X series cameras, and I know one thing: those cameras, you can use it as a hammer and it's going to keep on working. Hope you liked the video. Some thumbs up would be great. If you subscribe, I got more coming. Thanks for watching.